It's the Gagasi FM Urban Top 40, 9 to 1 p.m. every Saturday, right here on Gagasi FM. And I did tell you, which when it comes to this particular show, we always bring you a A-list, our favorite. And I'm Mhlanje, with Backstage Access, we get to dive deep in of the young king, man. I'm hanging out with hip-hop royalty, Namhlanje, Exen. His name is Usimamane. He joins me in the studio. My guy, young king, Ugrand. Are you always this, like mellow, like soft, or?
Well, I get that a lot. I guess no, of course I'm tired, but I'm always like this.
You always like that.
It's really calm today. I'm not that tired, but I guess I'm like this.
Need to buy.
Crazy. Weird tongue. Yeah, day before yesterday.
What was the trip about?
A lot of people. I'm glad you asked that
question.
A lot of people thought it was like a vacation, but we went there for like a camp. I was supposed to finish my album there,
Which album?
The one that I dropped.
The one that you dropped
days before my
days. Okay.
So I was supposed to go there, and we went there with Mash Beats. He was supposed to be my super producer because they asked me which producer I'm comfortable working with, and Mash Beats was that guy for me. So he was supposed to go there and finish my album, but everything was like we wasn't supposed to go now. It was supposed to go like last month on the 15th, but we couldn't do that and got postponed. And then we just, when they postponed it, we continued with like the work and the time, the day. The album was already finished.
Who's they?
They?
Yeah, because you keep saying they.
Oh, like my management, and obviously like my team, like the label that I'm signed to.
Oh, who you signed?
Gamma.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, are they who are those guys? Are they based in Johannesburg, in Durban, KZN people? What's the story?
Gamma is based in America.
Okay.
Yeah, but they also got like a thingy, Nigeria.
How did they find you?
International label, I guess.
How did they find you?
They have guys here in South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, they were the guys who approached me. Yeah.
So, when you are from Umlazi, right? And now you are being approached by people who are overseas. Like, what is it that you did for them to actually recognize you and start, that conversation with you?
I really don't know, hey? I was doing my thing, bro. Like, I was doing my thing for real. Like, I was doing my thing. I've been doing my thing. And it's so crazy because they not like the only guys who did that. I also had like Interscope and them, like crazy major labels. I feel like I had most of the labels that you guys know.
Do you have like a timeline of when this conversation started? Can you say to me that I remember maybe it was after I had performed somewhere, or when maybe like my song sort of like took off and then I started getting calls from different labels?
Yeah. I think after my song, well, a lot of labels, but the one that I'm signed with, no. I would say a lot of labels started hitting me up after my song took off, which was Chick. Yeah, but the guys that I'm signed with right now, they started long ago, before I even dropped Chick. So Chick was just like, Spiggy, so what's yo?
Yeah.
We really need to get this guy.
I'm here.
So
you check who did you work with and we release it under which label?
Check Indie. There's a distributor called DistroKid, and I just dropped Check, and I worked with production side was Sack Beats. Yes. Which are also like producers from Imlaz, but they're based in Joburg.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about your relationship with Utoni Diamond.
That's my twin, my bro. Well, yeah, that's
you guys from the same hood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, same section.
No, but like walking to his crib,
okay,
it only takes like 3 minutes.
Oh,
so
dope.
He's really close like that.
Yeah.
My relationship with him, I don't know. It started with our uncles. Not uncles, my big brother and his uncle. Yeah, they were talking about like hip hop and music, and it so happened that they have these youngsters in a family who be doing this, you know. And my brother started saying, "Yo, I don't think there's somebody tough than my little brother." And then Tony's brother and Tony's uncle was like, "Yo, I also have a nephew who's doing this, you know." And I don't think, and then because I think my big brother started listening to Tony. He was like, he's tight. They should work together, and started like that. Yeah, and since then, it's been family.
Hip Hop Royalty right here on the Gagasi FM Urban Top 40, 9 to 1 p.m. every Saturday. I'm hanging out with Usimamane. You know, my guy, there's a moment in your career when everything just started, you know, showing ukuthi ubheke kuphi naleshandisi yakho. When you took your moms, man, on a plane and you went to Johannesburg for a performance. I think for me, that's when you just like sort of earned my respect, you know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, tell me about that particular moment for you and your moms.
It was crazy, bro. Like, it was it was her first time on a jet. So obviously that was special. And also it was like her first time coming to Joburg. And also my big brother. Wasn't his first time on a jet, but first time a goal. Yeah. So I feel like it was very special that I remember when they got there, Sabatati Airport, and then we went to like the hotel because we booked the hotel. I didn't have like, you know, a place like that for a lot of people, you know. So kwa hiyo hotela, and I remember locking myself in my room and I cried because I don't know, dog. Like I started thinking about a lot of things, like things that we went through, you know, like her talking to me saying that I'll be the one who's going to change everything, being the youngest person in the family and have everyone counting on you. So it was like that moment for me.
21 and already paying taxes.
Hey man, you know what it is.
Because I mean, when I listen to your music, you make a lot of reference of your upbringing, and how much like your success is going to mean so much to your family, more so your moms. There's a song where you mention that you cannot wait to tell your twins, Uguti, look at where we are right now. You know, so for someone perhaps maybe who has no clue and no idea, how would you sum up your upbringing?
Growing up, um, I'd be lying if I'd say something khule kahle or whatever. First of all, I was raised by a single parent, which is Umama, with two brothers, and Umama was really struggling. So yeah, and also like the place where I'm from wasn't just like a place for ingane ngane, you know. It's a very wild place, but I'd say ngikhule ngendlela ekhaya lami, not outside the family. Outside the family, like in the streets and everything, it was crazy. But in Lino, Mama made sure that I'm raised well and I'm taught everything that I really need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, my guy. Nice. Now let's talk about your debut album. Yashisa Faith.
Appreciate it.
Yashisa. You have the likes of KO on that album. You've got Teleman on the album. You have Okay Malum Cool Cats. Java is on that album. You know, like the list just goes on. Tony Diamond is also on that album. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Like, how do you pick and choose? Ukuthi ngifuna lo, ukuthi angene, so shaya le nalo. And also, I mean, debut album already. Java is on that album. How does that happen?
Ace. It wasn't like that. I feel like I'm just a creative like that. I can just make things make sense. But it was just like opportunities. It's like I didn't pick and choose, but I took whatever that was there, you know? So yeah, and I made it work. It's so crazy that you guys like it because I was nervous that it's going to be like, you know, it ain't well put together and everything. Cause like I remember we went to Cape Town for a show, and we stayed there for like a week straight. Um, we got there. It was like, I think it was Friday. Spent like weekend and also like the following week. I think, yeah, we did shows, and then I didn't even think I was gonna see Youngster, because most of the time I was with the Koala. Um, we'll also get to that. Um, so I was with D Koala. I expected to record with D Koala since I was in Cape Town, and she was the person that I was talking to like this. And Youngster wasn't talking to me. I wasn't talking to him. It wasn't like a thing, you know. And then when we got to there's like guys there in Cape Town, and they knew Youngster CPT, and they were like, "Yo, do you want to record with the Youngster?" I was like, "Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
love
let's
to."
do it.
You
Yeah.
know, went there. It wasn't supposed to be my song. I have this producer and it's Youngster's producer played the beats, and I messed with it, and it was supposed to be like a Youngster song, but we recorded, and he asked me if I really want to drop it, and I was like, "Big dog, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me the song so I'd drop it," you know. So it was like a thing of Youngster gave the song to me, you know. It wasn't supposed to be mine, and for that I full respect Youngster.
Did you end up recording with the Koala as well?
No, there's a song called Upbringing. Nakona. I was supposed to put D Koala there. I don't know what happened. You know, I can't remember exactly what she said. Um, but the song Upambene was supposed to have D Koala, but before D Koala, I recorded the song with McLaren in my head. I wanted to feature McLaren on it, and it couldn't happen. And then I moved to D Koala, and it couldn't happen. And then when Big Dog KO decided to just like hit me up on some, "Yo, I have this record that I need you on," and it was like, "Oh, since it's like this, let me just send the song to him and see if I can get him to be on a song," you know. And then he told me that it's easy, I can get it done in like an hour or so. I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah."
Well, you're only 21 and you're getting all of these phone calls from these big names, you know, people that you definitely looked up to and said, one day I'm going to share a stage with that person. And now you're
Crazy.
getting phone calls from them telling you that you have this beat. Do you want to jump on it? Like,
Like,
how do you even deal with that?
Bro, I always tell like the homies and the people that are around me that it's so crazy. I really can't believe it myself, you know. Even with this Java one, I recorded the song last year, October, and I've been trying to get him, but it was really a struggle to get him on the track. But we was cool and everything. It's not like he was saying, "I don't want to be part of the song," but that time he was touring. And sometimes he would just like call me to be there so I can just see how's it like to perform in big stages and everything. And for that, I full L respect Big Dog, Big Bro, Strav.
What do you say to people that say, because I've seen it a couple of times, when people say listening to Usimamane is almost like listening to Nasty C, but a Venek kind of Nasty C?
I don't know how to feel because some people come at me ngendlela wrong, and some of them come at me mhlawumbe ngendlela yokuthi I'm complimenting you. So I really don't know how I feel about it, you know, because I never know what's umuntu usuqonda ukuthini.
Yeah, but how does it
Sometimes.
make you like feel? Like, how do you react to that?
I really don't fight it like that, but it's something crazy because Nasty C is that person that I feel like he's top 5, not 5 in South, you know. So if you feel like I'm like that guy, that means I am doing something that is good or right, you know. And sometimes you're like, "What do you mean?" Because sometimes I'll be thinking about my other stuff because people like to compare people, you know. So I'll be like, "Yo, I really don't understand how you be saying that because I spend so much time thinking about something. For you to just come and say, 'Yo, you sound like this guy,' or 'you took this from him,' you know." But it's something that I really don't fight, and I really don't know how I feel about it. But I guess it's something that is good sometimes, and sometimes I really don't
I mean,
know.
you two are homies, you know, and one thing about people don't always have something to say.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think for me, the best thing is to just shout out and move on with your life.
Crazy, yeah.
I think that's the best option. Right now, where are you heading to? You know, we see the work, bro. Like, born Spani, it's there. You know, there's no way of ignoring Usimamane right now. First of all, I mean, we've spoken a lot, and I've never really asked you. Like, Usimamane, is it Istagazel or something?
No, it's a surname.
It's a surname.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Itazelo Usimamane Omguni. Bangazit.
Danko. And then your real name?
My real name is Omuhle.
Omuhle.
Nguni.
Ah, you definitely are. It's okay.
That's crazy.
Omuhle.
Nguni. Olis Simamane.
Danko. And then Kuala corner, and you make a reference to Shembe. And we are content. Like Palame.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, and I'm you know it's so nice to hear someone as young as you not being shy and not holding back where that is concerned. You know, where you just sort of like came out and said, "Shembing ipe," inhlanhla shembing ipe mad.
It's so crazy that you're talking about that. I'm just coming out from church.
For real?
On a real. Not even playing with you on my mom's life, bro.
You are definitely a gift. Sibheke uphi manje?
Okay. I feel like I'm at a point where I just want to release music. Even dropping my album, I know it's crazy. I really want to drop more music, and the plan is to just like go outside the country, which is something that I started, and it's kind of working. I don't know. I'm just trying to be international because I feel like the whole South has already hurt me or something. Yeah. So international market for sure.
I'm wishing you all the best, my guy. Are there any
Appreciate
talks with any international collaborations maybe on the pipeline?
Yeah, something like that. I just don't want to jinx anything.
Okay.
I'll just tell you guys about it when it's done.
When the time is right. Aware, man. I don't doubt you. Now, before I let you go, tell me about Tuvalo. Kune interlude lapha nabeyiqala leya ngoma lo wasisi uyakhala and so on. Just tell me about that song with you and Usjabo.
Just like I said, I recorded a song last year, and the song is inspired by a girl that I'm dating right now, currently.
So you're dating?
Hard.
Issue. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, it was inspired by her, cause I feel like when I dated her, I was coming from a toxic relationship. Yeah, so it made me a person that is very,
Yeah, goes are reserved.
For sure. Like I didn't trust anything like
Yeah,
that. So
it'd be like that.
when I dated her, when we started dating, she told me that she loved me first day, which was crazy. So I thought it was one of those, And then I was so honest for the first time. I was like, you know what? Is it okay if I don't tell you that I love you? So that when I tell you that I love you, I really mean it, because I really don't know what's going on. And it took me 2 months to tell her. So at first she understood it was okay. But then as time went, what's going on? You don't really love me or whatever. And that interlude
You're not
is,
opening up.
Yeah. So that interlude is not like my girl. We got an actress to play that role.
Okay.
Shout out to Ayanda. She's a very established actress, by the way.
It was very believable.
Yeah, so she just played a role, my girl. Yeah, and that's how that interlude happened. And getting us Java, it was I don't know, a few days before the drop. Yeah, after a longest time trying to get him to be part of it, because I recorded the song last year and I started sending him that song last year. And he only recorded, I don't know, days before, 3 days before my drop. And that song just made me realize ukuthi whatever that they say about ukuthi izinto ezinhle ithatha isikhathi or ziyalindwa, they really not lying. It's a real thing, It takes time.
you look at your life now and then
Yeah, and I'll
say,
be like, yo,
yeah,
what? Because that song is the first song I recorded every album. Yeah, and it was like the last song that I finished, and it's the one that is doing wonders right now.
I wish we had more time. I have to let you go. I know you're off to the airport right now because you are off to your next destination. Brawam, thank you so much for your time. I mean, I truly appreciate it. Nyaza ukuthola is not something easy, but for the fact that you said, you know what, Gagasi is home, I'm definitely coming. Hopefully they hit you up for Gagasi Beach Fest, and hopefully you're going to be available on that stage, because we need to see you on that stage, man.
Definitely.
Something I just want to see you, Tony, on that stage.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Tony's also dropping his album this year, next month. I'm so sorry. I know he's gonna kill me. I'm just gonna spoil this. He's dropping this, I don't know, next month. I'm not just gonna say the dates and whatever, but I'm a snitch when it comes to that, because he bro, he likes to gatekeep things. So I'm just gonna do everything.
Yeah, no, Tony.
Yeah, for him.
He's that type of guy, man.
Yeah,
brother. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
At Usimamane, man. This is Hip Hop Reality right here on Gagasi FM. The Urban Top 40, 9 to 1 p.m. every Saturday. Dango.